since we're not going to, I'm not going to show off the marriage, but basically, in order to marry somebody, you have to get them to 10 friendship and 10 hearts.
That will be 10.
If you're marrying Iris, you have to get both sides of her to 10 hearts. And then you have to do their special event. Each girl has a special event, and it's basically triggered as they like the more relationship you build with them, the more events will happen. Okay, so like Selfie writing a book is part of her event, right? And just over time, more and more little things like that will pile on until you get to the very end of their event, and you'll see like a little still when you get to the end. And it's just basically saying, hey, you've reached the end. You've seen the ending of this event. And then you can go on a date and you can propose. You can go on a date at any time, I think, after 8 hearts. But you can't propose until you've seen that event and you've gotten 10 hearts and 10 friendship. Alongside that, you also have to prepare a wedding offering. I think it is a bouquet. You have to grow a specific flower that only becomes available after they reach a certain amount of hearts, and Rosetta sells it. And it can only be grown up near the Iris's place. I think it takes like 13 days to grow, and it has to be grown under the full moon where the Iris's is. So you know where the moondrops were grown? It has to be grown right up here too with them. So you got to do it there. And then you have to get some balling from the Whale Island, which you don't have to beat the boss of the Whale Island. You just have to beat the main game, I think, to get that. I don't even know if you have to beat the main game, but you have to. I think you have to get pretty far into the main game in order to do that. I'm not sure. And then I think there's something else that you have to get, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure. But you use all those items. Actually, I think there's several. It might be like several different flowers, but that one rose is a requirement. I think it's a white rose, but then there's several other flowers, but they're like basic flowers. Either way, you'll do all that, and then you will go on that date, and in the middle of that date, she will, like, you'll hear a heartbeat, and that will be the time when you can bring out the flower and propose to her. And if you don't have that flower, you can just leave the event. Dates only occur at a specific time. There are 2 chances of a date. One in the first half of the season, and one in the second half. So if you miss your chance in the first half, you're going to have to wait till the other half of the month, or the next month. And it's so fun when that happens. I'm going to collect some of these because I know Miss Melody likes them. And I need some stuff for her. So like I know winter 28th is like a date option. It's not always like the 28th. Some days it's like the 25th or the 21st or something like that. It varies a little bit each season depending on like other holidays and stuff like that. And you're expected to be at a certain place at a certain time. So like one event might be at the lake. It's usually the summer event, I think. One might be at that tree behind the church. Another one might be up at the observatory. You get the idea. But your date will tell you where you're supposed to meet at, and you do the event there. It takes a lot to get married. It takes a lot to get married. It's almost as complicated as the bosses. Almost as complicated. Anyway, I'm going to level grind. I'm probably going to die again. That's okay. This will probably be the last time I do this, because I've done it 3 times. But I want to try and get as many levels as I can out of this. I think I'm knocking them down a little bit faster this time. I do not want to get to his face. Hitting his face is like the problem here. Let me see. If I just stay as far back as possible. I mean, honestly, eventually he turns around. I might be able to, well, I don't want to say I can beat him, but... Yeah, if I get close enough to, like, one side, he automatically starts going that angle. In order to hit me. Problem is, both of his tentacles go after me. is so freaking fast. Well, there we go. I was going to heal there, but I got slapped. That is a hard fight. He goes so fast in the end there. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that. Not for a while, anyway. But I did get some XP. And another code. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to look for a net. Before I do anything else. We're level 67. No, we're not making it. We're not saying it's 6-7. Anyway. Now that my urge is over with, I'm going to wait over here for Annette. Because she should be over here.
You sure are. The weather is so...
Okay, so... I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to do our dailies. And then we're just going to take care of Annette and stuff like later. Okay. Because they haven't grown in yet. So I'm going to just do like the daily stuff and that's it. Nothing more and nothing less. I don't have my healing items on me, do I? Let's see, I need to grab a thing for... Like, the only reason I'm not going after the snow ruins is because I know it's going to take a while for that. Let's see. I think red salmon and blackfish can be cut. No? Okay, I can at least do a black one. Blackfish sashimi. And then I can give Uzuki the other one. Okay, so we'll ignore... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ignore anything by... anything that requires me to, like, take care of the animals, unless it's like a harvest day where I have to collect wool and stuff. I heard that you take requests for items people want by mail. I don't really want anything in particular, but send me an iron. Once again, we have officially become residents of this town. Please allow us to first extend our greetings as new neighbors. Is autumn not wonderful? The colors, the food. I'm quite fond of autumn. Aren't you, Riguna? Let me go grab an iron. It might be tomorrow before I send this in. But this is when Bianca starts sending in their requests. I'm cheap, so I'm giving her a cheap item. We'll get the wolf and then we'll go take care of Uzuki and them first. It's a little bit of a weird order. But that way I'll know if Annette's in town or not. I think if I want to beat the well, I really need to get like the highest upgraded gear and like weaponry, and I could get pretty high, but unless I have the flowers, it's not going to happen this game. So like even with the upgraded gear, I saw some people struggling with that guy. But I've gotten to like the last stage several times, so I'm not
Good morning.
feeling bad about it. I got to at least show that second stage, and that's all I care about.
Wow, thank you. Marco challenged me, so I accepted. For some reason, Supatek got mad at me. I don't understand.
You challenged a child.
What kind of person would try to fight a child?
Another child.
But that Marco is also a boy. It would be rude to go easy on him. Would you not feel insulted to only be humored?
You are absolutely right.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go easy on him, but you don't have to go all out either. What in the world did you do to that kid?
Is that for me?
I guess Annette got done. Alright, well that's fine. It could have been like a day where like she collapses at our house again. Because there's... I don't need to go here. There's been a few times she's done that. But we'll go ahead and take care of everybody else. And then we'll do our chores, then we'll do some crafting. Honestly, we'll probably just focus on crafting. He hates bell peppers.
Thank you. Welcome. Good morning. It's autumn.
Let's see. I've got 10k. That's enough to buy another book. I have to buy so many books to get all the recipes from Selfie. So our next focus is going to be like just building up a large supply of stuff for the snow ruins. And I think what we'll do is also make a few extra potions, because I did use a lot for the one guy. Here, I could even take these out now because I don't really need them. But I think I'll stockpile a few potion making materials. From Laura. When we get over there.
Hey!
Because I think we have more than enough of the peanut butter. They're the hostess of the bar, but they could never eat fish. I even made Turner promise me that he would never make me go to fish when we got married. I feel like that's fair. Oh, so Turner actually does like the... I guess he works as the butcher, I guess, for the house. Maybe, like, she does the cooking, but... Well, I don't know. Does Eunice also know how to, like, butcher a fish or anything like that? Like, gut them and... like, do any of the cooking? Or, like, the cutting up of, like, meat or anything like that? Listen, I don't like it. I don't like it either. I personally am not fond of doing that sort of stuff either. Oh, hear that noise?
Oh,
You're gonna see her a lot in here now. Just taking care of her Francois. There are bigger versions of that elephant, but there is no small one, unfortunately. We're probably not going to see her, but there is another character in town that pops up. There's another character that moves into town, besides the one here, but you have to befriend Tabitha. You have to befriend Tabitha in order to meet her, and it is Tabitha's sister Minerva. And she will move into town for a little bit until you finish her event. She is not a marriage candidate. You cannot marry her. She's Tabitha's younger sister, though. I will not say anything else, because I'd rather not, like I've said Iris's, like, story and stuff like that, but I'd rather not say anybody else's story. Where's this guy at? I figured he would have popped up by now.
Oh.
Did you know there's a rumor before? Oh, yeah. I think we already heard that story once before. Guy who destroyed the Zizix Empire with only a watering can. It's a lot more colorful closer to the farm, but like everywhere else it's kind of like dark. Or like muted, it's like really like a bland yellow or something like that.
Good morning.
I was waiting for you for today. I would like you to...
Oh, I forget what I was talking about.
Now I remember, it's the magic crystal. Bring me a magic crystal. We don't have to actually bring them a magic crystal. I don't think. I think I've done it before and they don't give me anything.
Good morning, Autumn.
Yeah, I promise not to do that anymore. For a little bit. Like, I think we're way over leveled.
Morning.
For like the next fight. I think we're over leveled for the snow ruins fight. I think the only one we're not really equipped for is the Well Island.
I fell asleep.
She fell asleep talking to everybody. That is kind of cute.
Thank you.
Okay. So we can't talk to Laura and buy any more potion stuff, unfortunately. Listen, there's a good chance we'll have another day before we get to finish it off.
Hello.
So it's fine.